Hi, I'm Kaycee, and welcome to the Hello Flow podcast, a space where we bridge together professional success and career alignment with personal well-being and spirituality. At a time when many people are awakening to their soul's purpose and navigating that messy but magical middle, I offer this space for growth, well-being, and spiritually grounded practices to support you in your daily grind and pursuit of embodying your Dharma. After tuning into this podcast, I hope you receive the inspiration, empowerment, and applicable tools to usher in more ease and flow in your life and equip you as you discover, develop, and evolve your Dharma. Now on to the episode. Hello, and welcome back to the Hello Flow podcast. I'm your host, Kaycee Conless. And if this is your first time tuning in, I'm a certified Dharma coach and human design reader. So in today's episode, I will be introducing the concept of Dharma. As I mentioned before, I'm a certified Dharma coach as part of the inaugural class of the ICF Accredited Dharma Coaching Institute. Dharma is a Sanskrit term and concept with many meanings. But for this episode, and anytime I refer to Dharma on this podcast, I'll be speaking through the Ayurvedic lens. And I love the wisdom of Ayurveda. It's an ancient health system originated in the northern region of India over 5,000 years ago. Not only is it a proven medical science in realizing sustainable well-being, it's also the ancient medical system that serves as the foundation for modern Western medicine as well as traditional Chinese medicine. Ayurveda is rooted in the mind-body-soul connection, and it combines medical science, emotional and mental health, spirituality, and metaphysical philosophy. Future episodes, I'd love to dive more into Ayurveda, but for now, let's focus on Dharma specifically. So through an Ayurvedic lens, Dharma is living in alignment with your true self. And when you are living in alignment with your true self, you naturally live the most complete and ideal way of living in that season of life. In doing so, this brings wealth and abundance in whatever way that looks and feels like for you in that moment and in that chapter in time. It's also about the journey of discovering and embodying your true self. And in walking that path of discovery, you also find, develop, and live your soul's purpose or Dharma, what you're meant to express and be in this lifetime, what your soul came here to reincarnate into and achieve its personal mission in this lifetime. So in this journey, you will walk a path towards your fullest potential and highest self that reflects across all arenas of your life. Dharma is the path of your greatest growth and evolution in this lifetime. And it is both self-realization and self-mastery. It is your truth and it is your authenticity. Because we live in a material, physical world where survival and safety are necessities, and that's what provides our foundation to operate day to day, we oftentimes make decisions based off surviving in this world and making it in this world, in the way we were taught and conditioned to based on what society's structures and institutions call for, oftentimes blocking the possibilities and making it difficult to stay true to the core of who we truly are, who we were born to naturally be, and how we are meant to serve the collective in this lifetime. So in your personal path towards living your Dharma, there are inevitable distractions and a lot of shiny carrots. There's also many challenges, some life-altering, others more subtle. You'll also be heavily influenced and conditioned by people you're around, your upbringing and society, media, peers, even mentors and those you may look up to or find inspiring. All of those experiences and who you meet along the way and how you're conditioned are part of your dharmic path. I believe we have the ability to choose our path and the experiences that we have along it. In that choice, there are different paths towards our highest, most enlightened self. Some choices will take us off course for a bit, while others will move us along a smoother ride. I do believe that if and when we awaken into our purpose and we return to our true selves, our Dharma is inevitable. And from there, it's having fun, figuring out, how do I want to bring my Dharma to life in this season of my journey? Your soul's purpose, your Dharma, is a way of being. And the way you express it and bring it to life evolves and changes throughout your lifetime. It can be in different roles and definitely in different seasons. This is the part of Dharma that I really love exploring. You are in the driver's seat of how your Dharma is expressed and the timing of when it evolves into its next iteration. So the way I see the process of Dharma is that it is cyclical and forward moving. At a high level, for example, first, the process of exploring what the possibilities are, envisioning and brainstorming, establishing your prioritized and personal values, returning to yourself and who you are at your core and in your truth in case you've lost it along the way. And during that process, shedding what's not really yours to carry. Then it's about developing your Dharma, testing and learning, experiencing and creating, trying on different ways to express in your unique way, tying in your natural gifts and abilities, and understanding how can this best serve others and the collective. Then you can really step into your Dharma, be about it, embody it, to where your energy and essence in your Dharma alone is empowering so much so that others can feel and see it when you are in your natural element. From here, this is where the cycle reaches its peak. You've expressed your Dharma in this way for a certain period of time. Evaluate, reflect. What still resonates and excites me? What doesn't? Use your inner calling and truth in how you want to evolve your Dharma while still staying true to your soul's purpose, to yourself. And the cycle begins again. So another part of Dharma that is just as important is your mind, body, and soul's readiness to truly embody and live your Dharma. That's why I really love Ayurveda's approach to Dharma, because its cornerstone is rooted in the mind, body, soul connection. For example, you may have grounded yourself in your soul's purpose. You found what that essence and energy is. But if you aren't fully connected to and nourishing your physical body, or haven't worked through mental and mindset blocks, you won't be able to fully express your Dharma in your highest expression. Another example is that if you are doing all the things to keep yourself healthy from a physical perspective, nutrition, exercise, and even from an energetic level through breath work, but you haven't worked on your ego self and your intuition, you won't be able to fully access clarity on your Dharma and express it in its highest form. So I'm curious to hear what you think about Dharma through an Ayurvedic lens. And if you feel like you are living your Dharma, or if this is piquing your curiosity in finding your soul's purpose in this lifetime or in this season, how you plan on expressing it. Send me a DM on Instagram. I'm at Kaycee Khan, also linked in the show notes. I'd love to hear from you, what led you to this podcast, and how you are feeling on your Dharma journey. And I would like to end this episode with a quote about Dharma from Deepak Chopra, a world-renowned medical scientist and doctor, Ayurveda advocate, and leading pioneer for integrative medicine. He says, according to this law, the law of Dharma, you have a unique talent and a unique way of expressing it. There is something that you can do better than anyone else in the whole world. And for every unique talent and unique expression of that talent, there are also unique needs. When these needs are matched with the creative expression of your talent, that is the spark that creates affluence. Expressing your talents to fulfill needs creates unlimited wealth and abundance. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. I would love to hear what resonated with you. So follow and DM me on Instagram at Kaycee Can and let me know. You can also find other ways to stay connected with me by visiting the links in the show notes. Thanks again for tuning in, and see you on the next episode of the Hello Flow podcast.